Hi there, Taurus. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your weekly reading. Back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. For those of you who aren't in my channel, hello. And for those of you who have been a long time, welcome back. So, as usual, this is going to be a relationship spread. Don't forget to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. And this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with you. And because this is a general reading, so the rules might get reversed too. All right, look at the challenges. So, guys, your overall energy for the now, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and you also have the Page of Pentacles. So I think, you guys are going to get either an informations or a communications or what have you that is going to make you come out of the limbo. Because I feel like, here's the thing, the Eight of Wands in this particular deck of mine is a bit different than a traditional Rider-Waite Tarot because it symbolizes somebody who is in a limbo or somebody who is in a whirlwind, because if they try to manifest something and then, things get out of hand. And because it's in reverse, so I feel that in this week to come, you guys are going to get out of that limbo. You're going to get out of that curiosity or anxieties that you might be feeling in regards to your relationship sector, because you're going to get something. You're going to get something that's going to make you enough to consider, to analyze, to calculate. So you're now in your element. It's kind of like different in the past energies that you had. Look at the challenges. That means 2 cards challenge. And then you have this Knight of Cups, and then you have the Six of Cups, and you also have the Magician card in here. So the Knight of Cups denotes somebody who, and because it's the overall challenge, this could be you doing this to them, or this could be them doing this to you, is that one person in this relationship is all talk but no action. Or one person is a victim of a sweet words that is being uttered by somebody else in the past, and they cling on to those beautiful words. I cannot tell you how many clients come to me and said, because in the past they said that I was the one, they never felt this way, and and all those stuff. But those are all just words. One person is clinging on to those words way too much, and the other person has the ability to be saying or to treat somebody like they want to be treated, if that makes sense to you. And the second one is that you have the Magician card in reverse. So it could be one person in this relationship is either manipulative or a salesperson, like a salesman trying to sell themselves, trying to project themselves as who they're not actually are. Or it could be that one person in this relationship is not wanting to manifest and not putting everything that they have into this relationship. And the second one is that you have the Six of Cups in here. So it could be like a past person that is still haunting this relationship. It could be from your side or from their side. Or one person in this relationship has the inability to, when we fight with somebody, when we hate somebody so much, we have this type of tendency to rewind the bad memories or the bitter histories of the past, and somebody in this relationship has the inability to let it go. When I mean letting go and forgiving, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to reconcile or you reunite with them. You know what I mean? When we forgive somebody, we're actually doing it for ourselves so that we don't carry that type of load of energy within us. So in the past, this person tried to flee away from you. You had the Six of Swords, or this person wanting to take things slow with you. No, they have the Five of Swords. So they were being very confrontational. You probably see this person as being mean and wanting to get the upper hand with you. And when that damage was done, all they do was flee. Ten of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. So, okay. So when things are actually great, this person in the past see you as being way too comfortable with yourself. You have the Nine of Pentacles, this person, and you also have the Six of Wands. So this person might see you as, and this is not me pointing fingers, I'm just a messenger here. So this person sees you as being too, like you're not providing them time that they want you to provide, and you're way too focused on either your work or your earthy stuff, and then this person think that, oh wow, like you got an acknowledgement that you're looking for, whatever that is, and then you're starting to neglect them. So the bottom line is this person feels neglected because they feel that you are not really focusing on this relationship 100%, but you're also focusing on other areas of your life. Lima kartu masa sekarang, that means 5 cards in and out. I like to ask questions in Indonesia, but that thing that they did in the past backfired on them, because right now they're feeling really, really hurt because of something that you might have done, and they haven't got a full clarity or closure on the situation. So there's like a lot of assumptions, there's like a lot of assuming in what they're doing in the now. Knight of Pentacles, and there's also like a little bit of a regret, the way that I see it here. They kind of like see you guys being a bit indifferent with the way that, you know, how things goes between the both of you, and they're kind of like wondering. It's almost similar to Sagittarius reading, you know. Sagittarius reading might resonate with you, but the roles is reversed in a way that they see you like you this month, I think, or this week, you found yourself. You found what you're passionate about. You have an idea about what you can do in order to maybe raise your income or what have you, or whatever that is. Like, you're starting to have faith in yourself even more. You're focusing a lot on yourself. You're focusing a lot on what you value the most. And this person's starting to feel like, wow, like what I did in the past, and you know how things are in and now, it seems as if like Taurus doesn't really it's not don't care, but it's like indifferent about it. You know what I mean? So they have this Knight of Pentacles. So if this is a person that you haven't been speaking for quite a while, this person might return. And the way that this person is returning to you is to offer you some sort of help, like an act of services or thoughtful things. Maybe sending you food or helping you out with something. This person is willing to help, but I feel that with this person, you have this Saturn card here with the Judgment. You try to be as realistic and grounded as possible when it comes to your relationship. You don't want like a relationship where yeah, it's like that. Lima kartu masa depan, that means 5 cards in the future. Justice card, 5 of Pentacles. Wow. This person really feels neglected by you. The Fool card. 3 of Wands. King of Wands in reverse. Nine of Swords. It's a good reading for you. It's not a really good reading for them. I think this also has to do with Uranus, you know, transiting Taurus for quite a while in and now, and I feel like you have already, you know, freed yourself from the things that no longer serves you, from your fixated mentality or from your fixated, you know, point of view about what is it that you want to hold on dearly into your life and what is it that you need to release in order for you to grow even more. And I feel that you're on a journey with that Uranus and Taurus because you have the Fool card, and Fool card is ruled by Uranus in here. But the more that you guys are, you know, embarking on a journey for your own self-actualization, the more neglected that this person feels. Because even in the future, you guys are like, yep, you know, fine, with or without you type of energy. But I know for sure that I want to, you know, transform myself. I want to be a better version of myself. I want to do this, I want to do that, and all those stuff. And because you're so focused on that, this person feels very, very neglected. And they are like the Justice, so they might not show it to you because they have the tendencies to mirror what you're doing. So for instance, if you guys send them like a one word message, they're going to be doing the same. So there's like a lot of mirroring that is being played in here, simply because this person is, has the inability to communicate with you in a very, very effective manner. That what they're feeling is they're feeling neglected. So it's kind of like a bit like a, so the thing that they did in the past, it was like a little bit of a cry of attention because they wanted you to focus on them. Instead of either your work, instead of you chasing your dreams, instead of you focusing on your families and friends, they wanted you to focus on them. And I'm not blaming you, I'm just reading the cards here. Okay, all right. Yep, and there's like a lot of stalking behaviors the way that I see this to Taurus. That is why they're making like a lot of assumptions about what you're up to in and now, and why you have been behaving very distant and avoidant of them. You know, there's like a lot of stalking going on in here. What is really Taurus up to? Taurus has changed. They might assume that you also have somebody else in your life, and they are not stopping to stalk you until they find who it is. This is what they're assuming, because you guys are behaving very differently. It baffles them, if that makes sense. Right? Okay, so I think that's just full advice. Advice yang buat Taurus apa nih? So you have the Chariot cards, and you also have the Death card here with the Seven of Pentacles. So in terms of love and relationship, I think it's not going to be your focus this week, or maybe like a few weeks to come, simply because the universe and, you know, my cards is very happy for the fact that you wanted to transform yourself, and you're embarking on a journey of self-actualizations. When it comes to the matter of relationships and love, you've actually have invested so much that all you got to do is just wait for the return of investment of it. You know, wait and see. Just wait and see. Go ahead and embark on your journey of self-actualizations. You're doing really great. In here, I love the card. If this was a general reading, I'm going to be applauding you very much. Okay? So now we're moving on to the two people scenario. So if you guys are dealing with two people, it has the similar type of vibe with the one person reading, but the differences would be, you know, person A is somebody who plays hide and seek with you. And this person was in your life when you were celebrating something, when you were either in a spotlight or you feel so good about yourselves and all that stuff. And this person tried to kind of like, well, yeah, you pay attention to everything else and you're not giving me, I don't know if I should invest in this relationship with you or not, Taurus. So they kind of like flee for a little bit, and because you were busy, you were kind of like at the top, you didn't notice probably their presence. But in the now, though, the moment that they kind of like distance themselves away from you, you guys are like, oh, that person is actually a good person. You have this Ace of Pentacles in here. This person is actually a good person. You're starting to realize like, oh wow, like this person is actually a good person. This person is this person is that. What they're doing right now is a Ten of Swords. So this person was hurt because they kind of like feel there was a gap. There was a timing gap between, you know, when they're distancing themselves and then, you know, you were on top of the world, and then you finally realizing that, wow, this person is actually a nice person. There was a gap. And during that gap, they feel very hurt. They were like the Ten of Swords. Like, wow, like, see, you don't notice me at all. In the future, you're going to be like the Three of Wands. So I think you're going to be like the bigger person. You try to manifest something with them. You try to do something, try to put on some effort. But this person is like the Justice card in here, meaning that there might be a little bit of a mirroring going on, or they're probably going to be as vague. They're very vague because they're afraid of, you know, opening up their heart chakras just like they did in the past. Intentions of person A. But let's do intentions of person A here. Well, their intentions is still, well, yeah, they wanted to have a relationship with you, but they're not really sure whether they want it or not, because they're not sure how you feel about them and what are your intentions are. So that's person A. Person B is just somebody who, Five of Swords, is a mean person. Yep. Person B is somebody who's like a mean person, and they feel very neglected by you. It's kind of like similar with the person A. But the thing is that with this person is a very Five of Swords. There was an intention to hurt in the past. So in the now, you guys are like, whatever, right? You're like the Seven card. I'm only going to be focusing on what matters, on what is good for me, on what is deserving of me. And you're not doing anything to person B. You don't even chase them. You don't do nothing. And you're focusing a lot more on your self-actualizations. And this person is wondering like, wow, see, Taurus doesn't care. So in the future, this person is still going to be feeling very neglected. I think there's a sense of anger from your part when it comes to person B. you're like the King of Wands in reverse. It's different with the person A because your ego is not involved, whereas with person B is like you're angry. It almost feels to me as this, like, it's hatred almost, you know what I mean? And you're making it a point that you don't want or you don't care for this person B, and in the future this person is going to be feeling abandoned with the Five of Pentacles, and here they're going to be feeling like they were left in the cold or what have you, but that's how they're going to be feeling. All right, so I think that is it from my reading for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for, and I'll see you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye bye guys, have a great day. I love you.